What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. I'm going to give you 8 expected changes for the Galaxy S9. Now, these are compared to what we got with the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. So let's get right into it. First one is the fingerprint sensor. Now, we've seen mock-ups of the phone so far for the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus, and the fingerprint sensor is going to be in a better location by far versus the Galaxy S8. The fingerprint sensor on the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus was at the top to the right of the camera. Now, on the Galaxy S9, S9 Plus, it's going to be below the camera, so it'll be closer and easier for your finger to reach for that fingerprint sensor, and hopefully it'll be easier to find as well, because it'll be the first thing that your fingerprint comes upon before it gets to the camera. Usually don't release a new phone unless there's a newer, faster processor and more RAM, and that's just what the Galaxy S9 Plus will do. With both variants of the phone, the S9 and the S9 Plus, both will come with either the Exynos 8890 or the Snapdragon 845, depending upon where you're located. But the Galaxy S9 Plus is gonna bring it to a whole new level by increasing the RAM to 6 gigabytes of RAM, which will now match the Galaxy Note 8. So performance should be awesome. It should be better than even the Galaxy Note 8, which already performs excellent and has a slower processor than what you'll get with the Galaxy S9. Now, last year's phone, the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus, were basically the same phone except for the battery sizes. Everything else about the phone was generally the same. Well, this year, they will switch it up a little bit, a la iPhone. Now, what they'll do is with the Galaxy S9, it'll have less RAM, smaller battery, of course, and one single camera on the back. Whereas in Galaxy S9 Plus, it'll have dual cameras, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and a larger battery. So there will be some variation with these phones. Obviously, the Galaxy S9 will be slightly less expensive. The Galaxy S9 slightly more expensive. So it just depends on what you want. If you ask my opinion, I think bigger is better. The more you get, the better. And especially with a Samsung phone, you want it to perform its absolute best. And the Galaxy S9 Plus should do that for you. Last year's Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus introduced a radical new design for Samsung phones, and it had a screen-to-body ratio of 83%, so very slim bezels and a huge screen, and it was easy to hold in your hand. And Galaxy S9, S9 Plus will only improve on that with up to 90% screen-to-body ratio, so it'll be easier to hold in your hand, but you'll still get that beautiful display. When the Galaxy S8, S8 Plus launched, they launched with Android Nougat, also known as Android 7. Well, when the Galaxy S9, S9 Plus launches, you should be getting Android Oreo, also known as Android 8, along with AI UX, which is going to be a bigger push to artificial intelligence built within the operating system, so that it, automates and knows more and learns more from what you do when you're using the operating system. There's very few details with the AI UX, but hopefully it'll improve how you use it, make it easier, faster, and better overall. The battery size on the Galaxy S8 was 3,000 milliamps, and on the S8 Plus was 3,500 milliamps. Well, the rumor coming out of Samsung is that on the S9, it's going to be 3,200 milliamps. We don't know the size for the S9 Plus, but that is an increased battery size so far on the S9 with 200 extra milliamps. So you won't get drastically improved battery life, but you should get slightly improved battery life. And also, when they improve the software and make it, more optimized to use, you should get even better battery life. So, if my guess, you'd probably get somewhere between 20 to 45 more minutes of on-screen battery time, at least with improvements to the software and the slightly bigger battery. Facial recognition and iris scanning technology with Galaxy phones is nothing new, but it should be improved with the Galaxy S9. Some of the rumored improvements coming with facial recognition is that it possibly could have the 3D sensing technology that you get with the iPhone 10 to add improved facial recognition, so that someone can't just grab your phone, unlock it very easily. It should have an extra layer of security with it. And then with the iris scanning, it'll be slightly improved speed-wise, and also it'll have a higher megapixel with going from 2 to 3 megapixels. And lastly should be improved cameras and stabilization. If you've seen the video with the stabilization for the Galaxy Note 8, it was rock steady solid, and we should see that same stabilization with the Galaxy S9. And then also the cameras overall should be improved every single year, even if it's the same megapixels. Samsung seems to improve the cameras dramatically at times, and also just improve it so that it's one of the top cameras for the year. And when that Galaxy S9 should be no different. And then also we should see for the first time on Samsung phones at launch 4K 60 frames per second video recording. Again, Snapdragon 835 was unable to handle that, but the Snapdragon 845 can, and the Exynos 8890 definitely will be able to as well. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. I'll throw the question back to you guys. What kind of improvements would you like to see, and will you think we'll see that I missed on the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus? Leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video as well, and I'll see you down the road. Peace!